Funny. Back at the Washington Athletic Club for the Race for 8 Players Championship. My name is Dave Vincent alongside John Bike. We have this amazing tournament going on this weekend, which already has seen rivalries and great matchups. Charlie Shanks versus Nadia Alvarado Jr., Dave Fink and Emmett Pichotte. We saw Paul Brady go up against Sean Lenning earlier, and now we have Sean Lenning up against Andy Nett, and also Shanks versus Pichotte, which has been a great match this year in Denver, and then Fink versus Alvarado. That's what's happened already today, but we still have some great matchups for you, including this one, Sean Lenning and Andy Nett on the show court right now. Let's go to that court where Sean is warming up. Referee is Aaron Garner and Andy Nett.
And boy, this pool is a heavy hitter division. You have Lenning, Brady, Sean, Nett, Moreno. Boy, do they hit that ball. We're going to see how Lenning responds.
All right, serving first game, we have Sean Lenning representing Seattle, Washington.
Well, Lenning could still win his bracket if Luis Moreno beats Paul Brady, but he has to beat him really
Andy
good.
Nett playing out of Minneapolis, Minnesota.
Worse than 2-2. Not seeing it.
Not going to say it's going to happen, but I mean.
Game 1, score is 0, serve 0.
I'm just a fan of the psyche here. How is Sean going to respond?
Oh, he's going to respond.
Okay.
Side out.
It's called the announcer's curse.
0, serve 0. Point.
Andy Nett seeing an opening.
1, serve 0.
Says if I just serve like Paul Brady, I'll keep him under 2 points a game. And so far, that's his game plan.
2, serve 0.
Andy obviously working on his left since this time last year. I spent a lot of time in the booth last year.
3, serve 0.
He got abused on that left side.
Wow. Sean's able just to pop that ball in that left corner.
0, serves 3.
Ball looked like it could have been called short. No appeal from our referee. Or, I should say, from Sean.
3, serve 0.
Andy Nett serving at 3-0.
Short ball. Second serve. Side out. 0, serves 3.
Look at that shot from
Point.
Sean.
That's Sean getting to do his thing when it's not happening.
1,
at Brady's
serves 3.
pace.
I think I ask you this all the time, but any player that you played in a different area that I'm not accustomed to, have you ever seen that had that type of skill that Sean has, where you just stick a hand out and corner kill it?
Yeah, Richard Valenzuela.
Valenzuela, okay. Now you defeated him in singles in 3-ball and
Because
4-ball
like
in the
Sean,
same year.
4, serves 1.
You don't make 100% of those shots. So you really wow the crowd when it happens, but unless it's a 100% shot, it's not going to lead you to the title.
Well, it's certainly hard to keep up the pace over 4 or 5 rounds. Valenzuela kept it up for 4 rounds, but the 5th round,
5 serves 1.
he got stopped in 2 tournaments. I believe that was 91, 3-wall and 4-wall, John, against you.
Point. 6 serves 1.
So yeah, Andy obviously
Point.
coming up with a game plan, saying maybe I can
7
make Sean
serves
not
1.
give his best effort, or maybe Sean was already not gonna. That's a
Point.
skip ball right there.
It skipped 4
8
times.
serves 1.
It got to the front wall. 8-1.
Andy definitely seizing the
Point.
moment. You got to respect what Andy's doing here.
Keep
9
the pressure
serves
on.
1.
Andy hasn't beaten a top 4 guy during the year. He always goes in all game trying his hardest, and I think he knows this is my night to take down one of the big boys.
10 serves
He's had
1.
several close calls, but
Short ball.
he's extremely confident right now, extremely focused.
Second serve. Skip.
So amazingly, it sets up if
11 serves
Brady
1.
defeats Moreno again. He did look like
Short.
the better player earlier. Then it's Brady Nett
There,
for
he's
the
feeling
final in
it.
that bracket.
Yeah.
The way this is sizing up right now.
1 agrees, 1 disagree. Call stand. Second serve.
And at this early stage, that's how it's looking.
Side out.
Lenning goes back to 0.
1 serves 11.
Yeah,
Side
Andy
out.
looks like the more energetic, more focused player for sure.
11 serves 1.
The ones are wild on the Zion scoreboard.
Side out.
That's what Sean Lenning can do.
Well, it is amazing, but
1
unless
serves
you're winning
11.
tournaments with it,
Well,
I tend to believe that Sean could win tournaments like
Side
that
out.
if he were in better shape, because I don't think he'd be taking some of the crazier shots that he
11
takes
serves 1.
if he were in shape, because his real, true ground and pound game is really
Short ball.
amazing in its own right.
you saw the difference in the Brady's match
Second
where
serve.
a finely conditioned, committed athlete just didn't even flinch at Sean's power. He just
Side out.
and then what?
Yeah.
And then you meet a guy with equal skill who's working a lot harder at it than
1
you are.
serves 11.
And that's yeah. So that was a comeuppance for
Side out.
Sean right there, because
11 serves 1.
and now Andy just saw what Paul Brady did and said, you know what? I'm a pretty good athlete too. I'm going to take it to him.
Yeah.
12 serves 1. Short ball. Second serve.
Looking extremely unlikely
Point.
that your prediction that Sean had a chance at the final
13
is
serves
5
1.
points now.
Replay. Thirteen serves 1. Point.
Now this is where Andy is almost like apologizing for his easy
14
win, but he just
possible
has
game
to stay on the
points,
gas
serves 1.
because Sean could come back if there was some kind of weakness here.
See what
Andy's
happens.
got to handle his business.
Replay.
And he just overhit that ball just a tad too
14
much.
serves 1.
Now Andy has experience with Luis Moreno. They did beat Paul Brady and Michael Finnegan. So Andy's not ever stepping on the court thinking, oh, this guy's too good.
That's true. I've actually never seen Andy get intimidated. And there it is.
3
Sean
minutes.
Lenning shaking Andy's hand. We're going to take a quick timeout. We'll be back in 3 minutes. Stay here at racefor8.com.
It's something weird. Huh? Yeah. All right, game 2. It's Andy serving. Score is 0-0.
Back into the show court we are as Andy Nett takes on Sean Lenning. Andy takes the first game 15-1. We're going to log that point total down here, John.
1. So 4 plus 1 for Sean is
5. Thank you. And 18 plus 15 is 33, I believe. So
now Andy's about 90% assured of getting to 30 here, but he has to be on guard. A random dude like Sean makes 1 or 2, then things get silly again. I mean, I'm not seeing it happen, but Andy can't just already assume he's got it.
For some reason, we lost the court sounds. I can hear the real court sounds though.
Look at Andy chase that one down.
Sean just does that underhand paddle kill. I mean, in all fairness, I don't know if that even means anything because I haven't been around the block, but Sean Lenning is the hardest player I've ever played in my life. I've never seen anything like it.
Oh, insane when he's feeling it.
He's just not
but
feeling it.
That's what I'm most impressed with Charlie Shanks from this year to last is what I'm least impressed with Sean about it. If it's not all flowing, then what do you do? And Charlie Shanks has answered. He's won some matches, not at his best.
Well,
I don't know. This is what Sean does when he's not at his best.
Just saying, is all or nothing? Is that a way of summing up Sean Lenning?
Yeah. But now look, Andy Nett, this is what was a danger. Andy's playing a little. Andy's kind of lowering his level now, so maybe Sean is intentionally mind-effing him, saying, come on, dude, play bad like me. And it's happening.
Well,
this is the one thing Andy had to worry about.
I've seen players lull other players to sleep with their body language, and it looked like Andy was falling into it there, but I believe the score is about 1-3 or 0-2 or something like that. We have to change batteries on a referee's microphone here.
Yeah, Andy's making the one mistake I was concerned about, so this one's not over yet.
Andy Nett serving.
Who wrote that? Mm-hmm.
Short.
And we're back with the live ref
Second
cam.
Now we can hear the referee. Second serve.
And that's what Sean can do.
Now with the Sean Lenning, I agree that we should be watching more of from the
Serve
gallery,
4.
looking toward the front wall, because unlike that Emmett Charlie Shanks match where the front wall hole kind of is infectious, with Sean, he makes these incredible corner kills and stuff that you just can't see on this front wall looking backwards. Although it's fun to watch from this angle, I do prefer looking from the gallery back at the front wall or toward the front wall. But we're not going to switch it.
This strikes me as a bit of a novelty here. It's good for a change of pace, but it shouldn't be the main angle.
I believe we're stuck on this angle
Are
because
we on
of
like
a
an 80 foot long
battery
board here?
change, actually, on a camera, they're saying. That's why you're not seeing any live switching to that back camera.
So Andy letting Sean back in the match.
Listen for the score here.
You don't want to do that.
5 serves 4.
And Sean's 21 points from victory. You can do that in about 47 swings.
Wow, Andy's able to get that ball back with a backhanded fist.
Good call by Andy there. He's got a
John, best shot you've ever seen in your entire life in an actual handball pro tournament.
Okay.
Anything that you can think of off the top of your head? I mean, there's been thousands that you've witnessed. Go back as far as you want.
Okay. Yeah, Nationals, Toddy Silveira, Kendler, several serving for the match like 6 times at 20 against Toddy. And like 3 of them, he hit his blistering natural down the left wall, and Toddy just killed it.
That's
on
John
match
Kindler.
point. No, Toddy Silveira is the one who hit the shot.
Right, but John Kindler's
Kendler's serving for the game, and Toddy at 20. I don't care.
Flat roll.
Actually, my favorite ones were a few I hit, but I'm biased.
Well, you remember them the best.
My favorite one is my match point today.
Play.
Best shot ever.
Score is 6 serves 4.
But that was a good question you asked, and I think I gave the right answer before I muddled it up there.
Well, no, Toddy's hitting that ball back after 6 attempts.
Kendler's serving.
Did Kindler win that match?
No. Toddy won the semi. That was the best match I ever saw. I shouldn't even watch it because then Toddy beat me in the final. I was like, oh my God, you see what he just did?
4 serve 6.
Starstruck. That was your Super Bowl, watching Toddy beat John Kindler. How good was John Kindler? One of the best?
One of the best.
That's all I needed to hear. How much effort Andy's putting into this. He's going to get that ball back, but not to the front wall. Crowd likes it. Sean's just playing ultra conservative and just nonchalant.
I'll give it up for Sean. We got some angry texts about Sean's effort and all, but maybe there's a method to the madness. Lulling the guy to sleep, and see, look at that.
Sean's figured out how to just
7 serves 4.
put the least amount of effort into this.
Actually, a pretty smart 2-all serve he's hitting right now.
I'm just going to go on the record. Sean's the best player I've ever played.
Well,
I haven't played Paul Brady, but I'm just saying.
It's like every top guy can just show you in a game or a match that I'm the best guy ever. But who does it 11 times or 9 times?
5 serve 7.
It's like there's 20 or 30 guys who can be unbeatable.
Right.
But who always does it?
I'm just saying, from the times I've played him, he's the best every single time I've played him.
7 serves 5.
But that's, you know, he's sending a message to me personally. But I play Luis Moreno a lot, and I play Dave Fink, and I played Emmett and those guys. But tournament play, when I played Sean, I just cannot believe what I see.
Out.
I mean, Dave Chapman, I played him too, and
yeah, but you could see the difference in that Brady match, and that's not even holding it against Sean. The difference in the conditioning and the speed,
and the desire.
Well, that would be the part we would be holding against Sean. But yeah, that's the difference right there.
Point.
I saw Paul after that
6 serves 7.
Shellacking of Sean in the first round, and I said, he goes, what is going on? Why did he do that?
Well, Sean's had an up and down year this year. So Sean
7 serves 7.
Like Brady remembers Sean as a little stronger than Sean has been this year.
Point. Eight serves 7. Set out. 7 serves 8. All right, 30 seconds.
There's a quick timeout here. We are going to take a quick break, too. We'll be back in 30 seconds. Stay here at racefor8.com.
All right, time in. Resuming play, score is 8 serves 7.
Want to welcome in Dave Fink as John Bike exits our John Bike, who will be in the finals of the senior championship tomorrow, exits the broadcast booth, and we make way for another lefty.
And I'll be in the finals of the last place match tomorrow. Like for you to announce that.
Well, you already announced that you were going to be there, so you
second serve
are a premonitioner, as George Bush would say.
What else does he say, Dave?
He says that those Middle Eastern communities are part of the axis of evil. You know the Middle Eastern countries.
7 serves 8.
Your people are from there.
Yeah.
Israel.
Point. 8 serves 8. Side out.
And Dave, what's going on with
8 serves 8.
Sean Lenning here? I don't know if we're seeing Sean all that motivated.
Well, there's people in the stands, and I don't know what prompted them, but they have actually come here and on napkins
9
have
serves
written
8.
things like, why does Lenning look like this, Dave? And this is some of the stuff that the fans are asking. But it looks like Lenning's starting to light up just a little bit
Well, you
after
know,
that
Dave,
15-1 loss.
Point.
it was actually 15-2. But I'm not here to correct you.
Well,
10
We've
serves
seen
8.
Dave throughout the season as Sean's starting really slowly, playing the lucky loser, usually beating the lucky loser something like 25-22, and then he
serve.
works his way into the tournament. Didn't get a chance to do that here against Paul Brady. I don't even know if he broke a sweat against Paul Brady. This is almost like his first match. Oh, that's just terrible.
well, that was a cool little fist. Now Sean's yelling at himself, though.
I mean,
11
Andy put a
serves
ball
8.
away that hit 8 feet high on the front wall. I mean, that's hard to do against a top player, Dave.
Well, I don't know what we would be criticizing. Sean's got the same record that you have.
No, I'm not
12 serves
criticizing.
8.
I'm just calling it like I see
Oh,
it. Now,
okay.
if I could watch my own matches,
I don't think you want to.
Short ball.
well, you seem to think
Size
that
short.
I should play the same way
Feeling.
against
1 agrees,
Noddy
1
as I do
disagrees.
against you.
Call
It's a little
stance.
bit different.
Yeah, I actually do believe you should.
Yeah. Well, you'll never see me play again until
Good.
the plumber,
Second serve.
when I'll lose in the round of 16, and I'll forfeit the 11th place match there, actually. And I will forfeit every playoff match next year.
Side out.
All part of my plan to get bumped out of the top 8. Make room for Anthony Celesto.
8 serves 12.
I think there's something
Right
wrong
out.
with the rankings, Dave. If I'm invited to this event, clearly
12 serves
don't
8.
belong here.
Side out. 8 serves 12.
Dave, as you know, going through your notes and your tournament previews, Andy Nett does have a top 3 win this year against Charlie Shanks. This would be his second top 3 win where he'd pull
12
this
serves
out.
8.
So Andy Nett, Dave, would have knocked off, should he win this match, 2 of the top 3 players
13 serves 8.
on the tour. Actually, the top 2 players as it stands right now. And Andy now is
Point.
just serving aces and making it look
14
easy.
possible game and match point, serves 8.
Oh, wow, Dave, I thought this was still game 1. You can see how far behind I am.
Oh, Sean lost the first one 15-1.
Wow.
You said 2, but it was 1.
No, I thought you were talking about the Paul Brady match, so I
No.
stand corrected. I thought this was just the first game here.
No, this is game number 2,
Match.
and make that the end of
Match,
game
guys.
number 2 as Andy Nett cruises to another victory, defeating Sean Lenning. And Dave, here is the online stopwatch, 21 minutes.
Wow, so Sean Lenning's only been on the court for 36 minutes here in this event, Dave.
That's 2 rounds and 36 minutes
Yeah.
for Sean
It's
Lenning.
a good thing we're playing 15-15-11.
We have another match coming up. It's actually the marquee match of the night. 14 minutes. Paul Brady is going to go up against Luis Moreno after Sean Lenning loses to Andy Nett 15-1 and 15-8 there in that second game. We'll have more handball right around the corner. Stay here at racefor8.com.